You are now tuned in to The Real Deal.
What is up, guys? It's The Real Deal. Welcome to the channel. Guys, today we're looking at the top 5 presents that you can get any Pokemon maniacs out there. So in this video, I wanted to look at things that are more unique and like reasonably priced. So we're not going to be looking at any cards or any decks today. You know, it's very, very difficult because if people get in like certain packs and stuff, you know, you just buy them a box set, and if they would look for a unique card, you know, you could be looking up to like 200 quid and stuff. So very, very expensive. So we're going to be looking at stuff that's more affordable, and this can be my top 5. They're not going to be in any particular order. So let's kick things off. So the first thing we look at are these really cool keychains, and this is off on Etsy. Warning now, a lot of this stuff is on Etsy. Etsy is a great website. They do lots of personalized things as well, but they're so good for Pokemon. So we've got all these key rings, and I'm in love with all of them. They are so good, and it's not bad for like basically a tenner each. That doesn't probably include post packaging. So post packaging probably £15. And if we look at all the different styles, so if you want all of them, all 16 is 80 quid, which is not bad really, 80 quid for all of those. But, you know, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on here. So really, really cool. Awesome. Next on the list, we've got a Suncatcher. So I've heard of a Dreamcatcher, never heard of a Suncatcher, but you can see it's got this like stained glass vibe going on. I really like it. Really, really cool design. And I imagine it looks really, really good in person. Definitely prefer the smooth side. But if you search Pokemon Suncatcher, you can see there's like a whole bunch of these, like not just that Eevee one, which is one of my, or I love Gengar as well. Gengar's one of my favorites. So there's a really cool Gengar one on the right hand side. Yeah, you guys can see that, just making sure my big head is not in the way. Scroll down, we've got like a Charizard one as well. That's really cool. And there was one that I just saw a little bit of Absol. Look at that Absol. Absolutely love that. That is like top tier. But yeah, some really, really cool stuff. But the one thing I will say, these are a little bit pricey. So it says here £15. So if we just choose Absol, I don't know if that's the right one, but just choose Absol. If you go to the price, depending on how many inches you want, it goes like 6 inches, which is probably quite small. I'd get a ruler out if you want to sort of figure out how big they're going to be. I would probably aim for around 10 to 12 inches. So you're looking at 50 to 60 quid. Definitely think that's like worth splashing out. You know, obviously if it's like your girlfriend or boyfriend, then yeah, obviously you're gonna spend a little bit more. Like it's quite a big present, but it is very, very cool. I do like it, and it's very, very unique. So this present is way, way, way more affordable than the last one. So there's some of the Pokeballs or I don't know, I guess like they're Pokemons that are Pokeballs. I really like them. I think they're really, really cool. Definitely good for like your office or like studio if you've got one. And they've got like a whole bunch here. They're about £9, so not too bad. And which ones are my fave? Probably, I like classic Eevee, even though it's a bit bland, just like me. I love things that are just like all one color. I like uniform. I like Jolteon as well, like Gyarados. Umbreon is pretty cool as well. But yeah, so I think these Pokeballs are great as well and very, very affordable. Now we're getting off Etsy and we're going on to eBay. And there's these printed 3D cards, which I think look insane. So this one's saying that's like about 12 quid. Again, post packaging, add on another £5. But yeah, I just like Gengar's one of my favorite Pokemon. But these just look so cool. Like they're 3D and just look awesome. These, you can paint them yourself. I don't think I would pay for the painted version. I mean, that looks horrific. That is terrible. Really, really shoddy artwork, and yeah, it looks terrible. So you may want to paint it yourself. I personally quite would like it just to be grey. But we've also got, I think it's that Mew and Blastoise. Yes, we've got Mew as well. And we've also got Blastoise. I think they just look so cool. And I think in grey would be perfectly fine, but maybe if someone's into like arts and crafts, maybe they'd want to paint that themselves, and you could really make this stand out. But yeah, awesome. Like not so keen on the painted versions, but just as like come as they are, I think they look pretty good. And last but not least, this 3D diorama. So I actually got this for my birthday, so I can show it to you guys. But love the style, the black and white, and I could just spend hours looking at this, honestly. So maybe a little bit further out, there we go. But yeah, it looks so cool. and it's got back to it as well. Very high quality and just really, really cool. A little bit expensive though for 30 quid, but again, the quality, the design, everything, I'm okay with that. If you wanted to, you could actually spend an extra 20 quid and you get the light up version as well. But I like it as it is. And he does do a few different versions as well if you want to check those out. I will drop all the links in the description below. Also, I just want to do a few honourable mentions as well for just some other ideas as well. I actually have this poster, you can see it in the background. It does come rolled up, so I had to unroll it myself, put it in a frame and then stick it up, but definitely worth it. They also do have like Bulbasaur, Charmander and Squirtle as well, so a little bit, all the Gen 1 starters, but yeah, looks absolutely amazing. I've also got my metal one, I thought I'd share that with you guys. This one's pretty pricey though. Wow, I probably spent like 90 quid on it. I definitely feel like it's worth it. I love Charizard. I do want to put it in a frame though. I do feel like it would look better in a frame, but looks amazing, like very high quality, worth every penny. Unfortunately, the Gengar one behind me, I wanted to share with you guys, but they're not making it anymore, which is a real shame. Again, that was quite a lot. I think I spent about 50 quid on that. And of course, clothes are great for birthdays as well. So one of my favorite websites is called QT. And the only problem about this website is you can't search, which is really dumb. So you have to sort of scroll through to find what you're after. However, they don't just do Pokemon, they do like a whole bunch of like nerdy stuff. I bought loads of Fallout t-shirts from here as well, which is like, they were really cool. Let's see, where, like, I know I got a Pikachu t-shirt from here as well. God, we are scrolling for a while. They're gonna have to put in the work. Okay, there's an Eevee one. Don't love it too much to be honest, but keep scrolling. Hopefully we can pick up. So there we go. I love that Snorlax. That is a cool t-shirt. Oh, there's another one with like all the starters on it and Pikachu. So that's pretty cool. They've got the Game Boy with all the Pokemon as well. But there's like a whole bunch of like really cool stuff. I love that Kirby t-shirt as well. But yeah, a whole bunch of like cool stuff on here. And it's relatively like cheap as well. There's a Gengar one. Not too fussed about that. I think I did actually. Give me one sec, guys. I actually did get this like awesome t-shirt. I'll just quickly show it to you guys from QT. So yeah, I think it looks so cool. Love it. Like all the ghost type Pokemon. Yeah, it just looks boss. And then a website that's also very surprising for Pokemon is H&M. I don't know if it's just like a UK thing, but if you just search Pokemon in here, there's like loads of good stuff. Got some like PJs and stuff and like some kiddie things. Hopefully they got like some stuff. That's a really good hat. That is like solid. Have they got any sort of like more grown up stuff? Maybe not. Maybe it's just for children. But like really like bright, vibrant stuff going on. Very cool. I mean, if you're an adult, you could maybe like buy an extra large and that'll fit you. But yeah, some really good stuff in here. So good. So that's pretty much the end of the video, guys. I hope this helps you with any like gift ideas for like those birthdays, things like that coming up. Thanks for watching, guys. Please leave me a cheeky thumbs up. Make sure you smash that subscribe, and I'll see you all in a video soon. Peace.